This is your Spanish news. Spain's King Felipe and Queen Letizia visited evacuees from the country's devastating wildfires yesterday, praising the exemplary coordination of the emergency response as Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez warned the nation still faced difficult hours despite signs of progress in some of the worst hit areas. The royal couple travelled to the evacuation centre at Villamanta, west of Madrid, where they met residents forced from their homes and thanked firefighters, military personnel and emergency services working around the clock to tackle the blazes. The most destructive fires remained centred around the Madrid region, neighbouring Avila province and Toledo, where multiple blazes were still active on Sunday as firefighters awaited more favourable weather conditions. Around 77,000 hectares have already been burned in the Madrid and Avila fires alone, whilst almost 90,000 people remain evacuated or confined in those two areas, making it the biggest wildfire in Spain's recent history. Under the European Union's civil protection mechanism, Greece and Italy have each sent 2 Canadair firefighting aircraft to Spain, while Portugal has deployed more than 100 military personnel along with equipment. 2 more planes will arrive as soon as possible from Turkey, the Spanish Interior Ministry said on X. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez visited the fire-hit areas in Avila, one of the 3 central provinces affected by the major blazes. Sanchez said his government would declare a civil protection emergency for the central provinces plagued by the wildfires, unlocking additional recovery funding. While wildfires have well been a feature of Spain's summers, Sanchez says their growing scale and intensity, fueled by increasingly extreme weather, required policies grounded in climate science. Spain has already experienced 22 major wildfires this year, defined as fires burning more than 500 hectares, with more than 100,000 hectares destroyed nationwide. And finally, Spanish stars Fabian Ruiz and Gavi received a rather unusual reward for helping Spain win the World Cup. The 2 midfielders returned to their hometown of Los Palacios y Villafranca last week, where they were gifted tomatoes equal to their body weight as part of a long-standing local tradition. Gavi reportedly weighed 68 kilograms, whilst Ruiz weighed 84 kilograms, and both took tomatoes that weighed their weight. The tradition dates back to Spain's first World Cup win in 2010. Jesus Navas, another footballer from Los Palacios y Villafranca, who was part of that victorious squad, helped establish the unusual custom 16 years ago. In addition to the tomatoes, Ruiz and Gavi were presented with banners featuring Tomatito, the mascot of the 1982 World Cup hosted by Spain. And that's your Spanish news.